we're already earning $14.40 an hour, and now all of a sudden, like, we feel like we're earning minimum wage. A lot of people were expecting something 50 cents or maybe $1 raise. So they said that they wouldn't be doing anything about that, and that's kind of like the final word that they gave us. So it's frustrating. I have a buddy of mine who looked up a job and it's getting paid $18. I think he applied for it already. So people are already looking for other jobs. Why should I be working at a warehouse for minimum wage?
Well, that's the voice of a City News viewer who works at a warehouse and was already making $14 an hour when the minimum wage increase kicked in. Now, yesterday, we told you that companies aren't obligated to raise the rates for those who are earning above minimum wage. But one economist we spoke with says that many employers will eventually have to or risk losing their staff.
Now that the minimum wage is 14, probably say, well, I would deserve perhaps a higher wage since I have maybe greater skills than the workers that are making now $14. And the market then is going to determine that, yes, it will have to be a higher wage. Otherwise, yes, they could move to other sectors to making the same amounts of money with perhaps with less stress and so on.
U of T economics professor Gustavo Indart says many companies won't be able to use the excuse that they can't afford to pay more because chances are the minimum wage increase will actually improve profits. That's because now a huge segment of the population has increased their buying power.
This is about 25% of the labor force in Ontario, which is going to have a significant greater income to spend. And these are the segment of the population that do not have capacity to save, which means that most likely they're going to be spending the full increase in income, which means that the economy is going to benefit from this. That is, the same restaurants that have to pay now higher wages are going to see an increase in the demand for their product, something that we already have observed in empirical studies that are done for the U.S., that it was expected that once the minimum wage increases in a significant way, as it is the case in Ontario, that the level of employment is going to go down. And it did not. It went up because the demand for that product increased a great deal.
We did reach out to the province with a number of questions about the common concerns being raised over minimum wage, including price hikes and devaluing the work of those who are already making $14 an hour. They gave us a general statement pointing out unemployment is the lowest it's been in decades and cited studies showing that minimum wage increases will be good for the economy.